Yo, yo, blah blah blah. What's been happening? Today, I want to talk about boundaries. Boundaries with all things technology, people, energy, listening to people talk. Um, I'm a bit jittery because this has like come up like quite a lot for me the last like 5 days. Um, about like how passive I've been in regards to boundaries and energies, and just thinking in the past that it was like a good thing to listen to people's life stories, their really hard trauma, their life story about me and me and me. And don't get me wrong, I used to do this as well. Um, so I'm not putting it down. I see why people do it, but I cannot hold it anymore. Just the inputs, too many inputs over such a long time. The mind has just become sick of it, and the body, they're just like, no. Like, I'm just quite happy to just tell people to fuck off. Like, no, that's good. Um, and it's funny because I think this process has taken so long to come about because I had spiritualized this idea of being angry or frustrated as like a wrong thing to do. God knows where from. But I feel so liberating to just tell people to fuck off in a loving way. Like, well, it's not always loving, but in your heart, it's like, and you need to do it for you. Like, you need to put yourself first. Um, but just seeing how much uh, which then I assume other people have as well, just put up with people's shit behavior, people's shit energy, trauma dumping, telling you about their day, this happened, this happened, this happened. Don't get me wrong, there's a space for it, and you can ask, can you hold this space for me right now when you feel into it? But people who just constantly never ask you, just overshare, overshare, overshare without any, you know, boundaries, because one could argue if you were to listen to this video and you had no choice, you had no agency, then it would be the same thing. It'd be putting on you. But the fact that you have agency to click on this video and watch is already that kind of space to like, you can click off it whenever you want, right? If you don't like my energy, you can just click off. Like, no one's keeping you here. Whereas when someone's sat next to you, it's like this passivity that I've been in is like a subtle agreement that you can listen. And that's because I've avoided the direct action of just saying, no, I can't hold this space for you. I don't want to listen. And actually, in truth, I really don't give a shit. Um, it's not my stuff. It's your stuff. You deal with it. If you want to talk to someone about your really deep trauma, fuck me. I mean, if only we had therapists, right? So, like, what's happening now for me is like claiming back all the tendencies I've had to like make people smile, people pleasing, whatever it might be, or oh, I feel validated because someone, I'm useful for someone, or whatever it is for you. Oh, telling you, it feels so good to just be direct and setting boundaries and just claiming it back for yourself. Because if you don't set those boundaries, someone who takes an inch will take a mile, and it will just keep going on forever, indefinitely, because that's just the nature of people. Like, oh, they lean in and then they want to lean in more and more and more and more and more. Very lonely, and you can feel it when people message you or whatnot. You can feel the energy from which it's coming from. If you're sensitive to it, you can really feel the energy. They want something, they're pulling. Um, and you can just feel in yourself when you're around certain people. Is it draining you or is it lifting you up? How do you feel when you know they're going to be in a room when you go into it? Do you feel like, oh yeah, that's really light, or do you think, Jesus, fucking, what are they going to say? Or, you know. And eventually you just have to stop seeing these people because the only real proper boundary is space. When you just stop seeing them, stop giving them access to you, because it's all you participating in it yourself. Um, so yeah, my advice is to put yourself first. It feels selfish. Selfish is the word I come up with, but I don't really know what it is. It's like, I don't even know if it's protecting your energy as well. It's just like, I don't want to give my energy to those things. So just don't give it anymore. Um, and maybe that goes hand in hand with the loneliness thing. We put it off it because we think, oh, I'd rather listen to this person even though I really don't like doing it. Because what's the alternative? Being alone. So once you kind of start to begin facing that, it feels not like if there feels to be more of an option between do I listen to this person or hang out with them or whatever, be around their energy, or oh, it's actually completely fine to just be with myself for the next amount of hours or days or whatever, like indefinitely. Because when we're okay being by ourselves, then we don't have to tolerate anything beyond a certain level. You know, you can't stop going to Tesco or Sainsbury's or whatever shop you go to and doing those things. But the things where you do have agency, you're well within your rights to just tell people to fuck right off. And I'm so happy I got there so soon because I remember reading, I think it was Helen Mirren said this, like, you know, she must have been well in her 70s when she said, oh, I wish I just learned how to say fuck off earlier in my life. And it feels real good to just tell people to fuck off. You know, like, no, no, I don't want that. No, no, I'm good, thanks. So, yeah, bit of a rant, that one. Bit of a rant. But I'm getting the energy off. I want to share. I don't want to lie about it. I hate this idea of like this image of peace and love when everything, you know, that we don't share is like we're frustrated and angry and uptight. Um, what else did I say I was going to talk about? Technology. Because phones, people can access us all the time, hypothetically, and some people do allow people to access them all the time. It seems of paramount importance to um, make some designated times when you're not replying, but not just not replying, but not being able to see it. Because as soon as your mind's seeing a text come in or a phone call, it's a response. It's a stimuli, right? So to just have that not there, suddenly everything goes quiet again, and you're not seeing it, and then you have to have space for you because if you don't have any leisure, like how are you ever gonna process anything? It's just the world is just full of inputs all the time. Depending on where you are, it's like more or less, but it's not just inputs of like your immediate environment. It's also the past, the accumulation of all these things, and you never have any time to process them. I mean, no wonder the world's in an absolute state because we're just being bombarded by all these fucking things, and I don't know. It's mental. It's mental. So yeah, yeah. I invite you just to tell people to fuck off with a smile, like, you know what, fuck off. I don't want to deal with that no more. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like a bit of a rant, but it feels funny to do. It feels quite liberating to do to get the energy off. Yeah. All right. Ciao.